Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's start a new campaign in Crusader Kings 2. This is going to be the Immortal Imp in Monks and Mystics. Yes, I've been getting really excited to watch Game of Thrones, and Tyrion Lannister is one of my absolute favorite characters, and I wanted to try out the Immortal trait in this version of the game, and I just figured it'd be fun to just play as the Immortal Imp. We're just going to be Tyrion Lannister, we're going to be a dwarf, and we're going to be immortal, and that's about it, really. We're going to try out all the Monks and Mystics stuff. We're going to, deal with the Black Death a little bit more from the Reaper's Due. We're going to deal with, the societies and all that stuff and see what we can figure out and have some fun. There's no real set goal to this campaign aside from, just be Tyrion and just never die and just do whatever. I'm going to be going to Poland very soon, so I decided to play as a single province count in Poland. Apparently, we live right now in the province of Kujawi. And we have a little river next to us called the Vistula. The Vistula River of Nis. It's good. It's good. It goes right by Krakow, and yeah, cool. So it's been a while. It's been a while since I played CK2, but we'll be able to dive right back in. So as I mentioned, we are a dwarf, and we're immortal. We have achieved eternal life, and we'll never succumb to the ravages of old age. The character's not invincible. Physical injury will still hurt us, which would be bad. So we probably don't want to be, doing any combat and getting, killed or hit in the face with a weapon of some sort and being horribly disfigured. In addition to our rather unfortunate ailment of being a dwarf. This unfortunate character was born a dwarf. We apparently also murdered our mother. And I just had to pick an education, so I chose Misguided Warrior because it makes sense. I mean, he is kind of, he's got a little battle axe and stuff. Anyway, I know, some of you are probably wondering, why don't you just play Game of Thrones mod? But I don't want to do that. I just really like the idea of playing a character who's kind of like Tyrion. That's about it. I did the nation designer or the ruler designer thing, and I gave myself some stats that were kind of kind of okay. We're a little bit learned. We are fairly intriguing, quite good at the diplomacy, not so good at the martial, and we're fairly decent-ish with the stewardship, and we're just gonna kind of go from there. So, first things first, let's pick an ambition and a focus. What would Tyrion do? Well, Tyrion would obviously not become a paragon of virtue. He's a slothful drunkard. Exalted among men, build a war chest, groom an heir. I'm not really sure. How about we just go with groom an heir? Because obviously when you're immortal, you want to have lots of babies to contaminate the bloodline and make everything horrible. Count Tyrion of Kujawi. Alright, so we need to find a woman. I mean, would Tyrion actually wed somebody? I mean, he did marry Sansa, but they didn't do anything. So it doesn't really count. He's never, well, no, it's not true. He did marry somebody. I'm gonna try to avoid spoilers. I'm just thinking about this too much. Let's just do seduction focus, because that's clearly what we would do. We would just do that and sleep with all the other women, especially the prostitutes. So yes, we have a chancellor and a marshal. His name is Eustachi, because he's got a mustache. That's basically how I've determined that his name was chosen. Alright, so we need a steward, a spy master, and a court chaplain. Let's do the court chaplain first. We'll go with, this guy's probably going to become the steward just based on the fact that he's better off there. That means that this guy's our second best guy. Mikolaj, you can be that guy. Spy master. We will go with someone who is likely to be loyal. I really like this. I don't remember this being in the game the last time I really played it much. It's, basically, you could do the math yourself. You could like go to the wiki and like calculate all the modifiers that you would have, and then it would, you could figure out what the highest number was, and that would be their personality. But now you can just tell what they will be. It's really handy. And you will be what were you going to be? A pragmatist. -10 for Glory Hound because he has the trait Shy. Huh. Interesting. Has the trait Trusting, makes them more likely to be a loyalist. Well, gee, that's so shocking. Alright, so, let's see. Bishop Eustachi is probably not going to stay a commander, considering that I want him to do his job and, like, stuff. I don't want to auto-ascend commanders. We will worry about some of these things later on as we get a little bit closer. Ruler unmarried. You know what? Let's just dismiss this alert for now, because we're just not going to do it. It's not going to happen. Let's dive in and play some game. What do you want? You want to make me a commander? No, that's a horrible idea. I am Tyrion. I am not a fighter. I am a lover. lover of many, many, many women. So our liege has 4 provinces to his name. He's actually not even, that's not even a direct liege. We have a liege above us. But before we can get to there, Prince Władysław of Poland. He's double duke, spy master of Poland, and a prince of Poland. That's not good. Oh god, we're gonna have to murder some people. He's also infirm though, at the age of 23, and he's a bit of a fatty. So look at that big fat chin. I mean, the trait gluttonous and the fat chin have absolutely nothing to do with each other, but in my mind they do, and I find it to be quite funny. Title loss in succession. We have no heir. That's fine. We're not going to die. Recruit a court physician. Yeah, let's do it. Sure, why not? Let's see what happens. You have sent messengers and scouts out in all directions. Hope I don't have to wait for too long. Disabled alerts. Ruler unmarried. Game wants me to get a marriage. It really does. It just won't let me. It just won't let me ignore this fact. One of your messengers returns with news of an old nun residing in the Covenant. I mean, is she attractive? I know she's celibate, but that's temporary. We could persuade her otherwise, right? 10 gold. Sure, let's do it. I'm up for a challenge. Why not? All right, so our court physician, where'd she go? She is minor titles. There she is, court physician. Can we seduce you? I mean, just let me seduce her. Well, just because she's celibate doesn't mean I can't try. At least I should be allowed to try, I think. To the great Count Tyrion, peace be with you, I would like to give you a seat on my council and therefore offer you the title of Marshal. You're serious right now? I have 6 Marshal, dude. But okay, yeah, it sounds great. Look, I've got a hat. The cook has prepared a fine meal, but the priest preached about temperance. Well, temperance is good. We're not slothful. You know, we don't gluttonous. We don't do that. I don't know why I said slothful. That's the pig one. So anyway, we'll try that one. We did become temperate. Moderation is the key. I've gained the temperate trait. Cool. What do you want? Please support me by voting with me in the council. If you agree to this, I will owe you a favor. No. I'm not going to get involved in your silly plots just yet. We need to go tour the countryside and see how things are looking. So we're a Polish Catholic province. We have 21 ducats in annual direct county tax. We're playing in the year, by the way, 1067. I just wanted to do the normal start date. And what's this all about? We've got Yatviag warriors. Oh god, that's right. We're next to raiders. All right. Oh god, they're right next to me. They're like literally my knee. I'm gonna get raided. I'm gonna take all my stuff, and I'm gonna have to find a way to murder them all. I wonder if I mean, I did both. I took groom and hair and seduction focus. Like, our fertility is through the roof right now, and yet we're not actually trying to bed any women. Does our culture permit us to do anything interesting? We're Catholic. We can do popey type stuff. We cannot take concubines. We can, yes, take lovers. But to do that, we need to seduce somebody. So, obviously, the thing that you do is you cuckold your liege. That's just what you do. So the Queen of Poland, she's 20. She's greedy, shy, brave, and just. Well, let's go see if she is greedy, shy, brave, or just in bed. That's the key. Now, what kind of levy do we currently have? We got 500 troops, 57 from vassals. Eustache. The response from Queen Poland wasn't quite what I expected. Apparently, I am to stay away forever. 60 months, refused seduction. That was it? That was it? I didn't even get to try to choose how to seduce her? None of these must be true. Has the opinion refused seduction? Apparently, she's just going to shut me down and say, nope, it isn't a thing that's allowed. Well, I guess we could set our sights a little bit lower then. Our liege has no wife. Okay, how about our liege's family members? Does he have sisters? Yes, he's got a sibling. Duchess of Bohemia, Princess of Poland. You, woman, I shall have you. I will find a woman. One woman or another. Until I have wrapped her around my finger. I mean, she's a bit pudgy. She's nothing to look at. Not really. She's wroth, craven, cynical, and shy. I arranged for a scented love letter to be left on her pillow in an attempt to woo her, and it seems to have struck true, for she left one on mine. How did she find my pillow that quickly? How did I find her pillow that quickly? Yes, it is time to up the ante. Make something happen. Aha, see, I got the married thing to go away. I like that. I traveled far to attend this festive outing with Sviatoslava. Slava. Unfortunately, half the court is also here, and I'm having trouble getting any time alone. Seek an ally amongst her friends. She doesn't have any friends, are you kidding? She's not pretty. You gotta be pretty to have friends. Leave her a note to meet me. Well, we've been exchanging notes for a while now. Let's do it again. I didn't have to wait long for her to show up. All right, Roth, Craven, Cynical, and Shy. I'm just going to guess that Shy and or Cynical and or Craven are all probably not going to go so well with the lewd suggestion. I think lewd suggestions usually work really well with people who have lustful or hedonist traits. Bet that she is a naive romantic. Bet that she is experienced and bawdy. Let's quote love poetry. She backed away from me, blushing and stammering about being sorry. The virtue is strong with this one. Okay. Well, I guess that was the wrong decision. Either that or I can't recall if it's like an event outcome, like a chance type thing, and I just got unlucky. I don't know. I thought about some carefully placed words where they could easily be overheard by notorious gossips who would be more effective than a love letter. Well, she clearly got the message. Ingenious, I won't give up so easily. Me and a horse? What? She got the message where she started talking rumors about me. What a bitch. Oh my god. I can't believe she would do such a thing. Anyway, we're gonna grow the country. It's gonna get bigger. It's just, we're starting off as a one province count to make things a little bit more challenging. And it has been a while since I played, so it's gonna take me a moment to get my gameplay ability back. You know what? I do recall at one point or another being smart enough to remember to give my people traits and stuff. So we've got a marshal and a mayor. Let's just give them trait things. So who wants to be the cupbearer? The mayor is going to have, I think, a smaller levy overall. I need to do what I can to min-max this. The 377 and 450. Yeah, the bishop is going to be the one we want to give the better stuff to. So bishop man, and this one I think only gives. Yeah, it's not as much opinion. Oh, they're both only 5. I thought cupbearer used to be like 15, I think. Long time ago, way back when. I guess they're just 5 now. All right, well. We will make you master of horse, sir. And beyond that, let's just make sure that people who have high intrigue are things, so that maybe they'll be less likely to try to kill me. Well, can they even? I don't even know. I mean, if we get stabbed, we're immortal. I mean, it says we're not able to die. I think you can just not die to old age. I think that's it. Pretty clear symbolism, I'd say. Beautiful necklace and had her room covered with wildflowers. Oh my god, that's not what we would do. That's not the way to bet her. We should just do bawdy suggestions, just lewd comments to every woman. Or money. We could pay them. I arranged for a scented another scented love letter. It's just a temporary setback. We're going to woo her. I like how he made me into a marshal while I have 15 intrigue. You know what? I'm curious. My liege, sir, who is your spy master and why is it not me? Let's see. Count, designated regents. You've got chancellor, steward, spy master. So this fellow, oh, okay. Well, he is maybe a little bit more persuasive in the arts of intrigue than I am. Some carefully placed words where they can easily be overheard. I do need another tactic. Let's stop doing carefully placed words. She made up some story about me and a horse. I traveled far. All right. This time we are going to not do the discreet thing. We're just going to leave a note to meet by the stream. Wasn't quite... You stay away forever. I was just swinging a miss. Twice? Oh my god. This is not Tyrion. Who is this? I'm confused. Tyrion can bed any woman. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. You stupid wench. We're done with you. Alright, so that was our top liege. And our actual liege had no other siblings. He's still not married. He's infirm. Still. This guy's a flanker. Annoyed religious authorities. Well, I mean, I guess we could just talk to somebody. What would be the best way to piss off our vassals? Find their wives and sleep with them? You don't have a wife, right? You're a chancellor. You're a bishop man. You don't have a wife either. How come no one has any women? Alright, Clearly, we gotta go taller. We gotta go for the Kaiserin Bertha. We will just seduce the Kaiserin. Tyrion's short, but he can set his sights high. I will have her wrapped around my finger. Please don't raid my lands. It would be horrible. I will not give up so easily. Okay, so, we need to take some time to start looking around at some of the societal type stuff. List all known societies. What can we do? So I am apparently already part of the Benedictine Order. This is the leader of the Benedictine Order, Prince Bishop Adalbert of Bremen. Okay. Or I think rather this one is just like the one that showed up first. I don't think I'm actually part of it. So I'd have to click join society for that. We've also got the, okay, yeah, it's the one on the top. That's why it showed it. Okay, Dominican Order. All right, the Dominican Order are able to listen to the confessions of any Christian. Dressed in white and black, they lead the Holy Inquisition, charged with the mission to identify heretics. As a lay member of their order, you are expected to not pursue material wealth, but strive to be a seeker of truth. All right, the Hermetic Society. As a member of the Hermetics, you will seek the truth in the stars and planets through diligent experimentation and by careful interpretation of ancient texts and symbols. What was the Benedictine Order again? Often recognized by their black habits, they worship God and find purpose in prayer and quiet contemplation as well as scholarly work. Their black habits. Okay. There's two separate ways I think that this sentence can be construed or interpreted. Their black habits, I'm pretty sure they're talking about like the thing that you wear over your face, a habit. But you could also construe this as their black habits, like their evil things that they do, their deeds that they have a habit of doing. See what I'm saying? It sounded cool at first. Lucifer's own, obviously, is the devil. I don't really think that Tyrion would do that. Lucifer rewards such dark sacraments handsomely. Witches are said to be gifted with unnatural lifespans. Well, we already are immortal, so. Let's do the potion one. Hermetic Society. Write a theorem paper. Yeah, we're a learned man. Let's do it. Hermetic Society. We are delighted to learn that you have taken your first step towards enlightenment. The secrets of Corpus may be obscured to you for now, but in time you may come to understand them as I have. Hold in thy mind all thou wouldest know, and Hermes, the thrice blessed, will teach thee. All right, cool. Holy crap, we look awesome. We get this thing to wear a thing now. Oh, it's a staff. I thought it was like a thing in my hair, but no, it's like a staff or something. Like a halberd, miniature halberd, like a little tiny one. You hold it up with your hand, one hand. Tiny hand. Not like a super tiny hand, like weirdly sized hand. Anyway. Alright, so what do we do? Esoteric knowledge. You have 11 esoteric knowledge. This is the currency which you can spend on the various powers unlocked by being a member of the Hermetic Society. You gain esoteric knowledge by completing missions as well as on a monthly basis. The monthly gain depends on your stats and traits and that are associated with the Hermetic Society. Alright, so this was probably a good idea then. We have decent learning. Right, is it based on learning, I'm assuming? Yeah, learning 5.5. Looks like half my learning value in esoteric knowledge. All right, sweet. We are a neophyte, temple vassal opinion, -10. Enables the decision to write a theorem paper and have it be reviewed by fellow members of the Hermetics. If it is accepted, you gain esoteric knowledge. Oh, okay. All right, so what? This is going to be where we like right-click to do it or something? I forget, how do you do the... Are we not actually able to do these things yet? Normally, like, the interaction thing would be here. Hey, look, he's incapable now. Oh, look, sweet. Did he fall down? He probably fell down. He was infirm, now he's incapable. That man's gonna die. I am having an inordinately hard time pursuing her. It's not true. We're gonna get her. Please support me by voting for things that you shouldn't do. No. We have the special title Apprentice available. That is not one I'm familiar with. Apprentice. Hermetic scholars may choose an apprentice. In exchange for tutoring, the apprentice will take care of one's laboratory and assist during experiments. Probably wouldn't be a good idea to get exploded in the face while doing experiments. This does actually give 10 opinion. However, I can't give the same, like, this title to someone else, so... Could I, let's see, if I were to revoke the one from the bishop, I can't recall if he would be upset about that. People change their opinion by 25, 5 for losing the title, and 20 for making him upset. Well, what a whiner. Fine, I will go with the celibate or physician. She's totally going to be my studious underling. There is no rush. No, I'm not going to vote for that. No. Designated regent. I sent her a beautiful necklace and covered her room with wildflowers. Today I found my bed full of wilted petals and a bent rusty nail. How would she know it was me? I'm just like some little dwarf guy in another country who apparently just like invaded her bedroom and no one like told her that there's just like a dwarf full of with handfuls of flowers coming in here. While passing judgment on to criminals from the safety of your throne, a young noble is brought before you. You quickly come to the conclusion that the man is indeed guilty. Condemning him might not be the wisest choice. All right, we get a guy who owes us a favor, or we can take some prestige. Being of noble birth means nothing. That's true. You just happen to be born to the right place. All right, so let's take a quick moment to see what does happen if our current liege dies. The King of Poland, King Boleslaw the Bold, my liege's liege, will inherit. All right. And the succession laws were Gavelkind, or Gavelkins, if you want to pronounce it that way. He's not wed, he has no children, so it looks like, despite Gavelkind, it is going to all go back up to King Boleslaw the Bold. King Boleslaw the Bold currently has 4 out of 6 domain limit, and he is liable to inherit. That is not... Why do I keep clicking on that guy like he's my overlord, my guy? Let me get this straight in my head where I live. Alright, he's got 2 titles. Just the 2. That will put me directly beneath the king, which would be good. But it's also going to put him at just 6 out of 6 domain limit. He's not going to want to give any of this land away. He's just going to centralize his power and be quite feisty, good, tough. However, he does have 1 duchy right now, and I think he's going to inherit 2, which technically... I think you're still only allowed to have 2, so he might give away a duchy. He could make me the Duke! That would be great. I want to be the Duke. I should be the Duke of Oryavia. Wait, yeah, it's a 2-province duchy. It could happen, it could happen. This guy will also, Count Warwickisla, will also become a direct vassal underneath the king. So I guess it's probably going to come down to which of us does he like better. So we should start trying to make this guy happier. What can I do to make you happy? Alright, so statecraft. Work to improve relations with random vassals. No, let's improve diplomatic relations with the top guy. Organize army, suppress revolts, train troops. Train troops probably going to be a little bit better. Organize army gives us retinue maintenance costs. We don't have retinue yet. Commander improved, found, or brawl. No, I think it's probably time to train troops. Administer realm, we can improve our domain. I don't remember what that does. Or we could try to collect taxes, which usually, especially if you only have 1 province, is going to make you more money, I think, overall. Sabotage province. Scheme. Scheming seems fine. Hunt apostates. The court chaplain will hunt down blaspheming and heretical societies and drag their members into the light. Monthly piety, 0.3. That's monthly piety for me or for him? That's for me. Good. Okay. Or we can proselytize, or we can research cultural tech, or try to improve religious relations. Well, wouldn't you technically be trying to improve relations with yourself? Let's try. I mean, I want you to go and improve religious relations with any bishop-type people in this province, also known as yourself. Make yourself like me. Actually, hold on. That's my chancellor. Okay, so my court chaplain's going to go improve relations with the chancellor. That'll work. That's good. That's good. Okay, cool. Excellent. I am going to take a short break here. I look forward to seeing you again in the next episode, though. As always, thank you for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the campaign, and I will definitely see you in a bit. See you soon.